Hi everyone, it's Rax. My team and I have done a super mega blast at the beginning of season 20. We are Paragon 1300. As far as I know, we are the highest Paragon in North America. And like usual, at the end of a very long session, I'm just going to pull the highest key that will get me rank 1 Necro and see if we can throw it down. Now I just kind of threw this build together in about 10 seconds, so it's extremely squishy. There is no survivability whatsoever, so I will get one-shotted multiple times in the footage, but that's okay. As long as we clear it before the timer ends, we'll get it down. So in the last 30 or so hours that we've been blasting, got a lot of questions from chat, so I thought I'd like to talk to you guys about the season start and the different classes and how things are going. So first of all, we tried the cursed chest leveling again, and we got outrageously lucky, 1 to 7, 1 to 70. We had 3 Necros in the party, and all 3 of us got Blood Tide Blade in the upgrade. I've never seen that before. That's an outrageously low chance to happen. But with 3 Blood Tide Blades, we destroyed cursed chest leveling. And one thing is, next season, Necromancers will get their new set along with Demon Hunters. And those two classes have the easiest time leveling 1 to 70. Well, I guess along with Witch Doctors with Massacre bonuses. But next season, in Season 21, there will be a lot of Necromancers. There will be a lot of Demon Hunters with their new set. So the 1 to 70 next season is going to be a breeze. As you see me running away from these blues, because Electrified in this hallway with a ranged attacker, if they touch me with any ability, I'm going to die instantly. In fact, later on in the footage, you're going to see a little creepy crawly spider melees me and 100 O's me in a single hit. So 0 survivability here, all damage. If I get hit by anything, I'm dead. That little Electrified hits me, I'm gone. So doing my best to stay alive. As I proc there, lose all of my mages, and I'm going to perish shortly. Anyway, back to the season. So Witch Doctors are doing amazing. They have their little sprinkler set. If you haven't seen it, I've got a build guide for the Spirit Barrage Witch Doctor. They are having an incredible time. They are doing amazing in solo. They're pretty good at speed farming as well. I haven't heard too many people playing the Hydra Wizard yet, so if any of you guys have been playing that, I'd be interested to hear how your experience have gone. I think maybe some people have been playing a little bit less of the Hydra Wizard because of the last minute changes to the set versus LOD at the end, because LOD was going to be a great option, but after it got nerfed and the set was kind of on par with LOD, it just kind of changed the whole mojo of that build. So we'll have to see how the Hydra Wizards go. But what have we been doing? What have we been doing to be Paragon 1300 at the end of the blast? Well, we've been doing the super rat runs. I'll have the guide for you at the very end of the video. You'll see the little link pop up. I'll put that up with the Spirit Barrage Witch Doctor. But they have been absolutely bonkers. Within, I don't know, let's say 10 hours, we were already speed farming like 107s. And when I say speed farming, I'm meaning we're clearing 4-man 107s in less than 2 minutes. Just 107, 107, 107, 107. And I think the potential for these rat runs is you're going to be able to clear probably at least 120s in under 2 minutes by the very end. And my character right now has about four or five augments. My gear is nowhere near perfect. A lot of people stop by and saying, Rax, how do you have perfect gear? It's day 1. I promise you I don't have perfect gear at all. But we're slowly but surely improving. As you will see, I will die multiple times. See that little spider right there? He decided to take a bite out of me. Boom. Must have been a brown recluse spider, because that one hurt. So, yeah, these runs, if you're able to do 120s in under 2 minutes once you get everything going very well. I mean, the potential to farm very high Paragon levels is through the roof this season. And I wonder if Blizzard is going to take a look at rat runs going forward. Rat runs have been one of the best options for getting Paragon levels for many, many seasons. And next season, they will be inherently worse, almost certainly, because the seasonal buff this season allows Necros to cube 3 weapons in these runs. Losing my voice here. I apologize. But anyway, we can cube 3 Necros. Can you tell I'm tired? We can cube 3 weapons on a Necro this season, and Necros have such outrageously good options for that it's just sending their power through the roof. You can cube Rayluna's Shadow Hook, which gives you a massive multiplier based upon how much essence you have. You can cube Messersmith's Reaver, which is going to give you essentially infinite cooldowns on Land of the Dead and Simulacrum, which is a gigantic damage increase. And you can cube Trag'Oul's Fang, which gives you 200% increased damage if there's a curse on an enemy. You can see I have a curse as well on my bar in solo. And in the group play, the Z-Neck can apply a curse and give you the buff that way. So all those extra multipliers that rats didn't have previously, combined with how strong they already are, as I got jailed from downtown while I had land up freezing them as I perish again. All those are combining to make them able to level these rifts in the blink of an eye. So what's going to happen going forward? Well, we're going to grind a bit more Gons, Paragon levels. We're going to go maybe to Paragon 2000, and then we're just going to do a giant leaderboard push and see if we can get down GR 150. So what's the composition for the 150s this season? Well, Bazooka is gone. Z-Barb and Z-Monk are always there. Z-Monk protects Squirt's Necklace, which is double damage, and gives the Trash Clearer a safe place to stand. And the Barb is going to pull the whole map together and put it in a nice little pixel for everybody, so those two are always invited. For killing the trash with Bazooka gone, it's either going to be a Death Nova Necro or a Spirit Barrage Witch Doctor. Our first attempt, we're going to use a Death Nova Necro because we're getting all the Necro gear from the rat runs. But Spirit Barrage Witch Doctors are an incredible option as well. Who's to say who's better? We're not sure. They're both pretty equal. You can probably have incredible clear times with both. And then for the Rift Guardian killer at the end, you have a few options. You have a Frenzy Barb, you have a Crusader, and you have a Thorns Necro. And I think the Thorns Necro is going to be the least popular option because Thorns Necros vary greatly in their success against certain bosses. A Thorns Necro can instantly kill a boss like Blighter, for example, but would take literally all day to kill a boss like the Binder because of how their attacks work with the Thorns mechanics. So I think Thorns Necro will only be used at the very, very end of the season, if it's used at all. The Frenzy Barbarian is probably your second best option. They can RGK pretty well, which stands for Rift Guardian Killer. They can kill the boss at the end pretty well. They can stack Stricken very, very quickly. The thing is both of them get outshined by the Heaven's Fury Crusader. The Heaven's Fury Crusader, even with losing the Stutter Step, even without getting any huge bonuses from the seasonal buff, is still going to be able to slap a Rift Guardian at the end of the season, really the whole way, and the Heaven's Fury Crusader doesn't care too much who the Guardian is. There is some variance, but it's nothing like the Thorns Necro. So the Heaven's Fury Crusader will be able to slap most of the bosses, and I expect that to be by far the most popular choice, and it may even get rank 1 over a Thorns Necro. So Blizzard was asking in the patch notes, was the Heaven's Fury Crusader quote-unquote nerf enough where they toned down their ability to stutter step and animation cancel? they are still quite amazing for this season, both in solo. In fact, they might get rank 1 solo and as the RGK. So we'll have to see what Blizzard decides to do. But honestly, this is really the only thing that satyrs can do is RGK. So I think it's okay where they are. If I were them, I'd probably leave it where it was. Because if they tone down the Heaven Series Satyr again, then it's going to be a composition like Barb, Monk, and then either Necro or Witch Doctor, and then a second Barb. So Barbs are going to be already stronger, and I think Barbs are the best class in the game. Now, I'm a Barb main, so I'm all for Barbs being the overlords of Diablo 3, but I think it's okay that the Crusaders actually have a role in the group's, a role to play. So I'd probably leave it as is, but that's just my opinion. Anyway, we are finishing up this rift, and we are about to spawn the Guardian, and I thought the Guardian was going to be frozen for 10 seconds when I activate my land, so I thought I was going to be able to kill him quite easily. There's the freeze. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, and he's out. So that really, really surprised me. Maybe I hit him with a stun early. I didn't know if bosses had CC reduction or not, but I don't know. I'll have to look into it. Learn something new every day. But anyway, we're going to move away. We're going to get him down, and just wanted to show you guys what is possible at the very beginning of the season. You can climb all the way to 1,300 Gons with a little bit of time on your hands and a little bit of practice. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. And if you have any questions about Season 20, go ahead and post them in the chat, and I'd be happy to answer them. Thank you so much.